Hey there guys, and welcome to my July update video. We're going to be covering a fair bit this time. Usually we just cover things in terms of the channel, but I'm going to cover a little bit in terms of what's going on in my life, real life as well, just because it's pretty relevant. So first off, I just want to start by, as always, giving my deepest thanks to everybody who supports, whether it be on Twitch with subbing or donating or cheering bits, or on Patreon with the monthly support there, or even just by watching and commenting and liking the videos and stuff and subscribing here. It all helps, so thank you guys so very much. Pretty much every day I wake up and I'm just so thankful for everything you guys do. And there will be a list running here now with the names of some of my patrons who support at a very generous level each month, and just their names will be running here as another thank you. So thank you so much, guys. Now going on to content and what's happening there. As you can see, we are on the ERP. We are on the space exploration map. And I'm not actually doing work in this video, but I am going to just kind of wander around a little bit while I talk so you guys can see. So I made an announcement last week about what was going to be happening with the content last week in relation to a medical procedure I was having because of my health issues. So briefly, for those of you who don't know, I have for quite a while had some health issues that have increasingly been getting worse. Some digestive GI gut issues, and they continually have gotten worse. So finally, I was able to get an appointment with a GI specialist, and we talked and stuff. And this was not the thing last week. This was like a month ago, and then finally got scheduled a colonoscopy to try to figure out what was happening. Now, I'm not going to go into detail because it's a very unpleasant thing, but for those of you who, I mean, most people know what a colonoscopy is. For those of you who have had one, you know what it's like going through it. So that's what was happening last week, and that's why there was not much content, and that's part of why there hasn't been an episode of this series in a long time. I think I did one a couple days before my procedure, but then I've just been recovering like this whole time. I've just been super tired. It was pretty the preparation to get ready for a colonoscopy is so unpleasant. Probably one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my life, to be honest. But luckily that's over, and while it unfortunately did not find anything that would explain what's causing the issue, we were all really hoping it would. There's nothing physically wrong in there, which, I mean, I guess is good news by itself, but then it's kind of unfortunate because it doesn't really give any answers. So unfortunately it didn't. I did notice that, I have noticed that the last few days after it, my issues have been better than they have been in quite a while. And maybe like the prep for it just kind of hit a little reset switch, or just kind of started me on a new slate or something. It's certainly not fixed, but it is better, which is good. So I'm having a little bit more time available. I'm feeling a bit better. Hopefully that will last and continue to improve. They took some tissue samples to run a biopsy and maybe see if they can find anything there. And I'll hear about that sometime this week. So that's what's going on. Content should be back to normal, and I really, really want to do an episode for this series here in the next day or so, once I get some time. So that's what's going on in my life, and just kind of in regards to content. Also, in regards to content, I want to give a heads up, several days heads up, that this Wednesday I will be doing a special birthday stream for my birthday. So I normally stream on Wednesdays anyway, but this Wednesday we're going to be streaming for quite a bit longer than I normally do, probably like twice as long or more than I normally do. We're likely going to be on this map for all, or at least the majority of it, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully if we're streaming longer, it'll give people more of an opportunity to tune in who can't always, make the small time slots that I have been streaming in. And I just want to give you guys a heads up. and stuff, just so you know. I'll be starting probably around 3:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, give or take a little bit, and then going for probably at least 3 hours or more. Um, and yeah, we're going to be having a birthday special on the meteors. People have been having so much fun calling down meteor strikes on me, and for that day, for that session on Wednesday, we're going to be having a special where there's going to be even more meteors called down for the support you guys give, which I'm hoping people really enjoy. Just something kind of fun to do, and of course we'll be working on the base as well. But I did want to give you a heads up on that, and that's what's happening there. And as always, there's links in like pretty much all my videos for my Twitch, where I stream, if you guys don't know about that. In terms of more YouTube content, continuing what's here, I have a phone call, which is fantastic. I may have to merge these together, so give me a second, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, we're back. I'm sorry about that. That was a really important phone call I had to take. But yeah, so there's a game coming out that's kind of like, I've played some Software Inc. previously on my channel. It's kind of like that, which I may check out. New game coming out. Automa Chef came out and they did offer me a key. I'm trying to debate if I want to play it or not. I need to watch a little footage and see if it's actually what I thought it was going to be. And stuff. It's kind of like a Factorio cooking game, which would be right up my alley. It depends what it's actually like, though. But if you're interested in either of those, let me know, so it'll kind of help me make my decision. And I do have more base tours to do. They're just, like I said before, I like to space them out because I don't have a ton of them. So if I just do like all of them in a week, then there won't be any more ever, or like for months and months until someone submits one. So I kind of like to space them out. But you guys seem to really enjoy those. I wish I had more. In the descriptions of those base tour videos, there's a link where you can submit your base through a form and stuff. So if you're interested, definitely submit the bases there. But I think that's it, guys. I just wanted to give you an update on what's going on in terms of my life in general and how that affects and has affected the content. And give you a heads up about the Wednesday stream. I'm super excited. Birthday streams are always fun. It'll be nice to stream for longer. I'm just kind of opening up my schedule, and now that my gut issues are a little better, it should hopefully help with that, and just give people more of an opportunity to join. I think it's a decent time because it's kind of late for Europeans, but I still think totally doable, unless you have to get up really early the next day or something. And then going until later helps people in the US join, after they get off work or something. So I'm really looking forward to that. Definitely stop by if you can. It's just always fun interacting with everybody. And I think that's going to do it. I thought there was one more thing I wanted to touch on. I cannot remember. I'll probably remember like right after I'm done. But anyway, guys, thank you so much again, as always, for everything you do. I just so appreciate it. It helps me continue to do this. And there's links again to all that, my Patreon, my Twitch and stuff down below in the description. Anyway, leave your thoughts and stuff below. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.